amigas. So the other day I was talking to one of my good friends named John, and John, he was over here talking to about his lady, how they ended up breaking up, and he ended up telling me,
Yo, Shadow, man, these girls ain't loyal no more. There's no such thing as a loyal hoe. All these girls, they just are nothing but whores nowadays.
and you know, I came to the conclusion to me that nowadays society's just a funny thing when it comes to chasing the romantic fantasies. You ever talk to one of your amigos y amigas and they always talk about all the problems that they have in a relationship, and when they break up they always tell you about how untrustworthy their girlfriend or their boyfriend was, and yet it's somehow, some way, we have it ass backwards where the guy will always praise the whore no matter what though. You know, they're over here looking for Mrs. Perfect, Mrs. Right, the one to marry and put a ring on it. But yet, when they meet that perfect girl, they don't go after that perfect girl. They end up going to the club and they look at this girl that's just shaking her booty and, you know, twerking all over them like they're Miley Cyrus or some sort of shit. And they go after that chick and they start praising her like she's some kind of goddess or something with the nicest body of all time. Don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong, because I personally have done it. I personally have done it myself, where I think that this girl that I'm looking at is just Mrs. Perfect. And I ended up dating some of those girls where I felt like this is Mrs. Perfect only because I went to a club sometime. And it ended up biting me in the ass backwards. And yes, I did complain and start going to all my friends going like,
yo, man, I can't trust no girls no more, man. All these girls, they just want something out of you, man. I swear to God, they like they just want something out of you every single time. But
then I scale back and I start thinking about it like, you know, whatever happened to the days when chasing after women for love wasn't made to be the prize of having sex? And what I mean by that is whatever happened to relationships actually being about love, not about just going after the best looking girl in order to have sex with them. Like, when did we lose our roots? Because if you remember back in like the 60s, like, anybody ever watch like a video like how life was supposed to be back in the day, like when your parents were growing up, where if a girl was ever looking like a whore or a prostitute or any sort of that sex symbolism at all, it was like disgraceful. It was disgusting. Nobody ever wanted to see it. But nowadays, where if a girl doesn't look a bit slutty, a guy's not even going to pay attention to you. It doesn't matter how perfect you are. You could be the girl that cleans, cooks, you know, washes clothes, does it all that what a woman should be able to do and what a man should appreciate in their life. It's like guys don't really care about that anymore, because if you're not able to go down, then we don't really want you anymore. And you know, I scale back and I wonder whatever happened to those days, because sometimes there are days when I think to myself like, I wish I could have a girlfriend that literally could do all that sort of stuff for me and be okay with it. But you know, my mind plays tricks on me because I confuse love with sex, because I want sex at the same time, and it's not right, you know. And you know, women are guilty of this too, to be honest with you, because let's be honest, you know, you ever met a girl that seems to make it sound like girls are always innocent? But let's be honest here, girls on the down low, women are no different at all from men, because they usually do the same exact thing and they have the same thinking process. The only difference is the fact that they actually keep their stuff private, unlike us men that actually just blurb it out to the whole entire world and they know our business when right then and there. Then, you know, it's funny to me because you ever met a chick that's always bitching and complaining about how they can't find the right guy and they're always looking for Mr. Perfect, and they're always going like, I just want to find a guy that I can cuddle with in bed, that could just cook for me or clean with me or just do some hobbies with me that I like to do. You ever meet those kind of chicks that are always thinking about Mr. Perfect, and then they end up going to the club that just finding like the sexiest guy in the world, and they be with them, and more than likely they're pretty much the biggest jerk-offs in life. And my favorite part about it is that they always end up staying with those dudes, even though like that one dude is just mistreating her to hell. I'm talking about like mistreating her like fucking hell. And then you ask Becky, yo, why are you still with John for some damn reason?
I want to break up with him. I really want to break up with him, but he's just so good at ironing clothes.
You just come up with some stupid, dumbass reason as to why you're staying with that one dude. Why are you staying with one dude? Like, it drives me insane that when we're chasing after women or women chasing after men, it really has just came down on how someone looks instead of actually personality. It's like personality is now an afterthought. You know, we don't ever worry about personality anymore. And it just drives me insane that someone will have the balls to actually bitch and complain about how they're not finding the perfect man or the perfect woman in their life, but yet they're going to like the wrong places to find that sort of thing. You know, they're going to the places where you will find a whore, or you'll find a guy that's just a jerk off, and they'll just base it on how they look, and they'll just take them, and then they'll expect them to be this perfect woman or this perfect man, and then they end up finding out like the harsh reality that no, this is not actually what they were looking for. It's like, to me, yo, why are you bitching when you're looking in the club? I don't know about you, man, but that's probably the last place that I'll be looking for a perfect girl. So to me, I'm just saying, man, if you're going to go into the club and you're going to go pick up a girl, that is fine. You know, I'm not saying that sex symbolism is bad. I'm not saying that finding bad bitches at a club is bad. I'm saying that if you're going to a club and you're going to pick up this chick, don't come to work or don't come to my crib and say, yo, fuck women, fuck girls, bro, fuck love, fuck everything, man. I can't trust women no more. I can't trust hoes no more. All girls are just over there being hoes, man. They can't be faithful at all. Don't be coming to my crib saying that when you're looking in the club, because that's literally the last place that you'll be looking for a girl, in my opinion. Same with women, man. Women especially. This is just the worst to me, man. It's like when they're chasing after love, don't be bitching about finding the perfect man in life when the perfect man is probably standing right there. You ever been that one guy where you personally felt like, yeah, I'm the perfect guy for this girl, and then they end up going with Channing Tatum looking motherfucker that is like the greatest looking guy in the world, but also the biggest asshole in the whole entire life, and yet you date them instead, and then when you find out he's just being a jerk off to you and being a dumbass guy to you, and then you're gonna go ahead and complain about how you can't find a perfect man. Don't. I don't want to hear it, because you deserve not to have the perfect guy if you're just going to go straight for the looks. Same with guys, man. If you're going to go straight for the looks, then don't expect to have the perfect woman all the time if that's all you're expecting is the perfect looks when you just meet them for the first time in life. That's just what I'm saying, man. I'm just being for real, man. That's just how I feel personally. I don't know. Like, I honestly feel like people that are chasing love have it ass backwards, honestly. I feel like people really do have it ass backwards when they're chasing love, but that's just my opinion, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been your boy ShadowKiller0212, and I'm signing out, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you're interested in checking out more videos from me, you can subscribe down below. Well, there are 2 videos on the screen right in front of you right now if you're interested in checking out some more videos from me. The video on your left will take you to the Last Personal Friday video for a new series that I'm doing on my channel. And the Last Personal Friday video, I talked about how I'm thinking that people are taking gaming way too serious. And if you're interested in checking out that topic, you can go ahead and click the video on your left, while the video on your right will take you to the Last Debate Wednesday video, a series where I take a topic and I debate it with myself. Yes, I know I said myself, and that's what happens. I debate a video with myself. If you're interested, go ahead and check it out. But the last topic I talked about was PS4 versus Xbox One. Which console do I think is better overall? If you're interested in checking me out on any social media websites, you can check me at twitter.com/ShadowKiller0212. You can like me on Facebook, ShadowKiller0212, and also you can follow me on twitch.tv/ShadowKiller0212. I've been doing live streams lately, so if you're interested in checking out a notification that will get to your email, you can go ahead and follow me on twitch.tv. So anyways, been your boy ShadowKiller0212, and as always, adios mi amigos, peace.